Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about Imperial Miners. Now I gotta say, I was really excited for this because it's from Portal Games. They pretty much never have a bad design. They always come up with really great designs in their games, and they've never worked before with Tim Armstrong. And I'm a huge fan of Tim from an older game of his, Orbis, and I've also heard Arcana Rising from Gray Fox Game is amazing. So I definitely wanted to see what Tim was up to next. I'm always interested in Portal Games. And Portal Games' Imperial Settlers line is a brilliant collection of card tableau building games, and that's what this one is too. But instead of building an empire or a kingdom, we are invested in mining operations, trying to dig deeper and deeper and deeper into kind of fantastical mines. The thing that really makes this game interesting is on your turn, you're going to play another card to your mine, you're going to activate that card, and then you're going to activate every card above it. And that's where things get interesting. When you have a nice chain of cards and you add another card to the bottom, although, of course, the deeper you dig, the more expensive it is, of course. But when you put that third card down, the jeweler, you get to activate it, and then you get to activate one of the buffs above it, the artist or the feeding time. And then, if you pick feeding time, you get to activate above that. Activate your gold mill or the mushroom farm. And then, after you activate that, you get to activate your top level, which is getting more money for future actions or drawing more cards or whatever. This core idea is brilliant. That basically, as the game goes on, you basically make kind of an amorphous engine of all of these different cards, and when you put a new card down at the bottom of them, you can activate a whole different sequence of things as you're trying to find ways for them to combo each other and score you points and all kinds of things, and I love it. I love, love, love it. This could have been in my top 5 of the month, actually. For the core gameplay I just described, it's brilliant. There is so much variety, so many cards, and so many different ways they could combo together. Really fun and satisfying game, with only one thing that keeps it at the lower end for me. I didn't mention, at the beginning of every round, before players take turns playing their cards and running their mining operation, a new event card comes out. And these event cards can be hugely powerful, hugely swingy. Often, most of the time, they're good. They're opportunities to draw extra cards or say, hey, at the end of this round, do a thing so you can score extra points or get an extra special power for the entire round that you can take advantage of. They're great. I love them. But what Jen and I found is, at the beginning of a round, we would often draw a card, and I would say, yes! Oh my gosh, this is perfect for me. I'll be able to use this power throughout this entire round. And Jen would say, oh, the way my mind is built, I can't use that power at all. Or I'll say, yes, I was almost out of cards. This lets me draw back up to my hand size of 5. And Jen says, yeah, that's what I just did last turn. I wasted an entire turn drawing my hand back up to 5, and now the event comes along and says, draw your hand back up to 5, and I already did that, and I wasted an action, and I don't get very many actions in this game. You can see where I'm going with this, folks. It would be such a simple change to fix this game and make it, honestly, a potential top 10 of the year for me. By making one change, which is, hey, you know what? I know what the event is for this round, and I know what the event is for next round too. So throughout this round, I'm using this event, I'm planning for this event, but I'm also thinking about the round next. Maybe even being able to see 2 rounds ahead so I can see what the next round and the round after that is. Now, granted, that would make the game much heavier and more crunchy. But that's catnip for us. That's music to our ears. So by all means, do that. This is my one complaint about the game. The events could be so swingy and so unfairly, with no way to anticipate, benefit one player over another just through random chance, that really brought it down for us. Like I said, I don't see any way that it would hurt the game at all to say, hey, much like Dungeon Pets, I know what we're working on now and what the next thing is and the thing after that. I mean, there's so many games that do this, that let you see events coming in the future. Like The Captain is Dead lets you see the current event and 2 events in the future. Doing that here would elevate Imperial Miners probably into my top 100 games of all time, quite frankly. I think because the rest of the game is that good. So much variety, so much whimsy, great presentation, just marred by one rule that I think would be pretty easy to house rule. But as it is, I'm going by the official rules, which is why Imperial Miners comes in at number 16. Okay. And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.